Hey everybody, I am here with Blake, who just topped the Mendenhall Regional. So Blake, why don't you tell everybody where you're from, what you played, how you did, and everything.
I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana. I played my favorite deck, Heroes, and I did okay. I wanted the top 8, but I got 13th place.
I think you still did very well. Before we get into the deck profile, do you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to Luck and Chuck. Shout out to Matt, Eli, Evan for coming. Shout out Kobe for bringing me home because Matt left me. And then shout out Khalil.
I'm not spinning to you.
Ball sucks.
Alright, let's go ahead and get on into the profile.
Alright, we'll start with the monsters. For Elemental Heroes,
I know that.
playing Triple Stratos. Some people play 2, I like 3 just because like sometimes I've used 3 in a combo before. You don't play my deck. 2 Shadow Mist, standard. And then 1 Liquid, 1 Honest Neos. All pretty standard for Elemental Heroes. For Vision Heroes, I'm playing Triple Ferris, Double Vion, Double Increase. Some people, this is standard, some people play 1 Increase, but like in like deck destruction format, it kind of sucks. Like when a Rise Heart banishes this and the Runic cards banish this, and you lose like access to this engine because this engine kind of gets you playing. And if they banish it, you can still normal Vion, but then like you're more susceptible to hand traps that way. That's it for the Vision Heroes. For Destiny Heroes, pretty standard. I didn't really summon this like at all today, but this is like what you do every time you summon Darklaw DPE and you get them Dark Angel, and that's pretty much, it's pretty good against most decks. And then so this is pretty standard as well. And the cool thing I played in the monsters was Crosskeeper. I kept drawing full hands of monster cards, and like I was getting really tired of it, and I needed some kind of answer for that, and this just helps you play through hand traps if you open a bunch of monsters. And that's it for all the monsters. Spells, Triple Hero Lives, Triple Fusion Destiny. These are like your power spells. You want to see one of these every game. It's nice when you see both of them. It's really broken when you see both of them. Hero Lives is like 1 card starter. Fusion Destiny is a little bit worse now than it used to be, just because like, I don't know, like dimension shifter and stuff. And also it locks you out from being able to summon this card, and this card is like really busted. And that's it for power spells. Triple Mass Change. Also, some people like to cut down to 1 because it's more searchable now, but I like to be able to dodge, you know, Imperms and Runic cards and stuff like that. Books. Just being able to continue playing your turn and summoning a Darklaw for free is pretty nice. Tech card, I played Triple Book. This card was really good. Just being able to, like, same thing with Mass Change. You have 6 ways to dodge, like, you get 6 ways to dodge any kind of targeting effects and stuff like that. And also being able to book a Rise Heart is one of my only ways to out a Rise Heart in the main deck. 2 Poly, 1 Miracle for fusion spells. Some people play 1 Poly. I like 2 just because, you know, sometimes you get drooled and you just have it. And then also sometimes, like, turn 1, you always use 1. And then turn 3, you want another Poly to search just to kill your opponent. And then the 1 Miracle, and it's super searchable. Search spells, E-Call, Rhoda, just more consistency.
If you don't mind me asking, what's the signature there on the E-Call?
Oh, this is Jaden, the voice actor from Jaden. Got that at, yep, got that at Nats last year. It was worth it.
Awesome.
And then last tech card, I played Triple Imperm. I played a lot of Naturia Runic today. Naturia Runic's kind of tough because Nat V says I can't play any of these cards, so that feels really rough. So I just wanted to be able to like to turn that off, and also sometimes it turns off a Rise Heart depending if they have like, it's not quick play, so it's a little bit worse, but like just being able to have another option to turn off a Rise Heart is pretty nice.
Good job, Blake.
That's it for the main deck. It's perfect 40.
Gotta love to see it.
That's right. Destiny Heroes 2 DPE. Just because, like, if they look into my extra deck with Unicorn or Diablosis, they're always taking this, and this card is kind of important just to be able to play. And also, there's been plenty of times, even today, where I summon a second one. Like, they banish one of them face down, and then I summon the second one if I live. That's it for Destiny Hero Fusions. For Elemental Hero Fusions, playing 2 Sunrise, 1 Abz, 1 Wake Up. So I like 2 Sunrise just because you summon the first one. You always use one of your first turn so you can get access to this, because this accesses like the rest of your deck if you get hand trapped. So you summon 1 turn 1 always, and you summon 1 turn 3 as well. And then also sometimes, like, same thing with this. They would, like, if I played 2 of this but 1 of this, they just take the Sunrise, and this card just like kind of helps you play going second out to a lot of boards. And then this is the new Absy's pretty self-explanatory. You know, Wipe's been doing that since like 2008. And this is the new guy. This card kind of like brings the whole deck together. It makes it so that, like, beforehand, Stratos wasn't like the best normal summon, because if you normal Stratos, you couldn't get to mass change. But now Stratos, any hero, ends on DPE Darklaw because of this card. I didn't really summon it going second like ever, because like it's kind of hard to set up. But just you want the 1 for going first.
Here's a hint. It's more than 0. Less.
Mass heroes, 2 Darklaw, 1 Acid, 1 Blast. This is for dodging hand traps. This is for back row decks. I played 0 today, but I still wanted the option. And then double Darklaw, so you can set up it dodges targeting effects. Some people play 1, but like I always want to dodge targeting effects like against Runic and stuff like that. Just summon another one. And then we have something kind of weird. I'm playing Baguska. This deck locks you into heroes, but one problem I was having with the deck is when I get like shifted or drooled, I didn't really have anything good to do. So basically, if I go like a hero lives summon Stratos and they droll me there, I can just like normal Shadow Mist, make Baguska pass, and generally speaking, I can live. They have to sometimes use their battle phase to out this, and then I just get to play turn 3. And then Lynx, 2 Cross, 1 Wonder, 1 Dread Decimator. This is like one of the best cards in the deck. You're gonna summon this card like every turn if you can. It summons back DPE if it gets Kaiju'd off, and it just brings the whole deck together, being able to summon a Destiny Hero, search any. And then this you use every turn in your combos, and this I've used to just beat so many people in just with extra damage. And that's it for the extra.
All right. How much do you think Wake Up Your Elemental Hero has impacted the way that the deck plays?
So, like, there's a few like cool tech cards you can play with Wake Up. Like you could. One thing I was trying out was UA Perfect Ace, which was kind of cool, giving the deck an Omni Negate, but sometimes it just doesn't work depending on how you want your end board to be. But this card has like really impacted the deck, as in like I said, like if you normal summon Stratos beforehand, unless you hard drew mass change, you couldn't really get to mass change, and that's like important. Darklaw is really good against everything that's not Kashtira, in my opinion, even against like Despia and stuff like that, which I played like multiple of that. So just being able to Stratos any hero, this plus DPE for free, and it plays around the Biru is like really, really strong.
Gotcha. All right, side.
Emporium
Yeah.
actually unbreakable.
So for back row, playing 2 Cosmic, 1 Harpies. I wanted to play, you know, triple Cosmic, but I just couldn't fit it with like, you're gonna see my side deck in a second. It was really weird, but like I just couldn't fit anymore. I thought 3 was plenty. So then, like I said, Drool and Shifter, too strong. Don't have an answer. Have to play this in the side.
For sure.
A lot of people are citing the Shifter. It seems to be pretty popular in the Kashtira deck, and so you don't really need this in the main deck to be able to do that.
Right.
I think it makes the end
2 Droplet. This card was crazy today. Like, again, everything that's not Kashtira, and I only played 1 in 7 rounds. This card, I wanted to draw this card in every single matchup. This just was able to like out Nat Beast. Against one of my Sprite opponents, I went Dark Hole. Well, yeah, spoiler. I went Dark Hole, and then he was thinking for a second. He went Carrot Negate, and I just immediately Droplet, sent the Ibly that he gave me, and sent the Dark Hole, negate the 2, and then blow up his board, and then he just had no more interruption other than that. So this card was really good for me today. I wanted to play 3 of it just because of how good it was in theory and in practice, but I just couldn't find the side. I couldn't find the space for it.
Right.
Now here's the weird part. So I'm playing 2 Thrust, so all of these cards are Thrust targets.
Sure.
Played 1 Herald of the Abyss, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Dark Ruler, and then obviously for back row, Harpies is also
Sure.
a Thrust target. So, Dark Ruler was for like if they go like for Sprite, obviously, but also if they go like the double Arise Heart board. I didn't really have a great answer for that. Dark Hole, kind of the same thing. Sometimes I could just just destroy both the Arise Hearts. Also good against Sprite. So Thrust basically searches any of these normal spells.
Sure.
And then Herald of the Abyss was a spicy one. So the weird thing about this Thrust with this deck is that a lot of my power spells put a monster on the board, and I couldn't Thrust, grab, Imperm, or anything like that to negate the Arise Heart. So I needed something that allowed me to out the Arise Heart pretty much always, even if I have a monster on the board. Plus this plays around Lance, which a lot of people are still playing. And then for the going first stuff, played 2 Eradicator, 1 Appointer, 1 Barrier.
Those are some pretty good cards.
Yeah, I eradicated a lot of people today. This card usually eats like 3 to 4 cards. They just end with a bunch of spells. And then a Pointer was pretty good for me when I got drolled. I just grabbed this and then looked at his hand, took a start he couldn't play. And then Barrier was mostly for Branded. If they do the Expulsion lock, I just Thrust, grab the Barrier, set it, and they can't kill me. And that's it. That's the side deck.
All right. Well, overall, how do you feel about your performance today? And are there any changes you think you would make to the deck list?
It was okay. I wanted a top 8, obviously. I wanted top 8, but I lost out in the last round against a really good player. Things that I would change is like, I mean, maybe I would have played more for Kashtira because I wasn't extremely prepared for it as much as I'd like to be, because I only built my deck to beat a Rise Heart pass. Either
Right.
if it's 1 or 2 a Rise Heart, that's the only. I didn't respect the 5-zone lock, but that's just kind of how it is.
For sure. Well, congratulations on your finish today, and we hope to see you at the next one.
All right, thank you.